Hi, my name is Mansi More, and today I'm going to show you the latest Gen AI tools on Google Cloud platforms. In the event description, I mentioned that this workshop is not for only tech people. You don't have to be familiarized with any of the programming language. You can, because Google Cloud is the platform which is not just for developers, it is for innovators, problem solvers and thinkers. Like I mentioned, you don't have to expertise in any of the programming language. Like backend developer, you can build your AI agent and feed training data. Like an AI engineer, you can train or fine tune that LLMs. And like UI UX designer, you can design or deploy your AI agent on any of the platform. I can tell you today's agenda. We will be creating the AI agent on Google Cloud platform using Agent Builder. We will create a data store and will predefine the data, which will give it to the AI, and the GCP will help us to make our AI smarter. This is my thing that for every workshop I come up with a new project idea, the huge massive idea which people feel more creative and they get ideas to make something out of it. Even for today's workshop, this is the idea which I came up with. Google co-founder, which is nothing but your AI growth mentor. If you are a CEO of any startup, or the person who have idea in your mind for the startups and in the starting journey of your entrepreneurship, or a student who don't know how to manage all things together. So if you are a CEO and while building your startup, this co-founder will help you growth with the growing strategy of your startups. Okay, this is not a Google official product. It is inspired by Google, how it feels like how Google will think about the growth. We will be using GCP, and in the starting of the workshop, I will provide you the free credits of GCP and step-by-step guide by using which you can build an AI agent. Let's just introduce myself before moving on towards the workshop. Hi again, my name is Mansi More. I'm an AI developer and developer evangelist in the SF Bay Area and Google Cloud Workshop facilitator. I love to build AI stuff, and this is my blog and YouTube handles. If you are interested in any of the AI projects, or if you need any mentorship or guidance, feel free to collaborate, and I would always love to have feedback. So yes, let's connect, let's chat, and maybe we can collaborate on any of the project. And if you scan the step-by-step guide, you will end up on this page, this article, which is giving you the information for all the setup and requirements. If you go on first step, it has shown you the step-by-step guide to how to redeem the GCP credits. Feel free to go ahead, and also the prerequisites, like you have to download the data set. You can click on that link, download the data set, which we will be using further in our workshop. And I'm assuming that you're on the page of step-by-step guide technical documentation, and let me know if you have any issues in between. So task 1 is to prepare data for the agent, and let's say you need to enter Google Cloud Console on the search bar. You'll end up with this page. Make sure to select the project so that we can make an agent inside any project. Go ahead in search bar, you can see cloud storage. In cloud storage, we need to create the bucket. So let me explain you what it is. For agent, we need to feed some training data to our agent. We need to, inside cloud storage, we need to create a bucket where we will store our data set for the future use as well. So companies which has like large amount of data or massive metadata, they can store it here, and they can create multiple agents, multiple chatbots inside the GCP. Let's just go ahead by creating bucket. Let's just follow the step-by-step guide, and we're gonna enter the bucket name here. So GC is Google co-founder, so I just name it as GC Cloud Storage. Continue. Make sure to select the location type. Global or multi-region is the one which you're going to use for all the data store and your agent. Hit create, and you can see you'll land up on this page. This is nothing but your bucket name. Now your agent this data. So there is one process. If you go here, and so the next task, you have to create the data store. I provided the link for it. If you go and type AI applications in search bar, you will be ending up landing on this page. So in the left side panel, you need to click on data stores. If you are first time using GCP, you won't be able to see any of these, just because I created data stores and agents. That's why I have this. So you're gonna click on create data store. Again, like I mentioned, Google Cloud Platform can fetch data from multiple resources. You can automatically mention any public website and fetch data from there. You can also mention the API and import the data from your storage bucket. For this instance, we are going to use cloud storage. Unstructured data. The data can be in any format: PDF, HTML, text, and any TXT or doc format. So unstructured data, I'm going to choose file and browse. Browse, which means it will show you the cloud storage data folders, and you need to select the data from those folders. So I just created GC Cloud Storage. I'm clicking on it, and I forgot to mention folder. Yep. So this is our GC Cloud Storage, and select. Continue, and this is our data store name. Again, this data store is nothing but we are mentioning it inside our agent. So this data store will be using for our Google co-founder agent. Let's just name it as the one which I showed you here. If you are stuck in between, you can follow this step-by-step guide. We are on the task 2 right now. We put the cloud storage and create. If I click on my GC store, I can see it is created, but the data is uploading. If you go in activity, it will show that import in progress. It will take a while to upload the data set. And once it is uploaded in documents tab, this will be shown here. Now it's time to create our agent. Okay, so again, in search bar, we are going to enter AI applications, and it's time to create the application. If you, in left side panel, if you click on apps, oh, I love the Wi-Fi. Yep. So let's create let's click on create app. Here we are creating our agent. You can follow these steps. And these in conversational agent, if you want to make an agent and chat, these are the two options in conversational agents. While using in GCP, you can build those. We are going to click on create chat. Our company name, any company name you can give as per your requirement. So here I am giving Google Growth. Let's see, agent name. Google agent. Don't forget to select the multi-region, because that's what was selected for the data set. And continue. Okay, now it will show you the data stores list which you had. We created GC store, so we're gonna select GC store and click on create. Meanwhile, let's see whether our data is uploaded here or not. And so if you can see here, apps. In that we have our Google Agent app, and inside data store we have our data store. The data is still loading. Okay, one is completed, one is remaining. Now for meanwhile, let's see how to design our agent. Right now we only are ready with the agent and our data set. Let me show you how to make our agent smart. This was my agent, Google Agent. Let's just click on it. Now we have landed on the conversational agents base. If you see in the right side panel, if you say hi, it will give you response. But what is ERM? Okay, I'm sorry, as an AI assistant, I can only assist to the company website because the data set is not connected with our agent. Agent is created, but we need to let our agent know that, hey, this is our data and we need to use that data for our company. Let's say our Google Growth is the company name and we need to use that. So you can go in the settings option, and if you can see generative AI, this is the one where you can select your LLM. And your AI needs to be smarter to give answers, right? Because your data is in raw format and your AI needs to go inside and see what question and what answer is relative. So we're gonna go here and select the LLM options. So let's say for now we're gonna choose Gemini 2.5 Flash. And in deterministic flows, we do have option to select languages. You can select any of the language here. In speech and IVR option, there are like few of the features here. So you can add your any voice or custom voice by uploading your voice file. And there are like few of the pronunciation which are different. Let's say for data privacy, we say privacy. So British people say data privacy. Just like that, there are like few of the pronunciation which are different for different regions. So you can also put your customized pronunciation. And last is UI settings. Like I mentioned, you don't have to be familiarized with the back-end or front-end technologies, and you don't have to code here. So instead that, you can see how your agent will look like. Let's say but the background color will be like in purple or maybe light purple, and for text color let me put like white, and then agent response as well. Also, if you want to give logo to our agent, let's say your company's logo, then you can put the file here in the logo bar. So these were the few things which are applicable on your chatbot, and a few of the features, and there's a documentation available. If you want to design your agent, you can do that using this conversational agents. We're going to save here. The data set will still take time to upload it. Meanwhile, I can show you how to publish your agent on website, just like I did here. If you want to build a website on GCP, if you see here, there is a activate cloud shell option. In very few steps, we are going to build our website, and the agent which we have created, that will be visible on our website in just 3 steps. See, this is our cloud shell. We are authorizing this cloud shell. Okay, we're gonna open the Open Editor. Open Editor is nothing but the coding platform like VS Code and Cursor. It will open your VS Code. And now I'll tell you the magic. See, can you see the Gemini option here? So Gemini Code Assist. So it is signing in the Gemini inside your programming, and you just have to tell your Gemini that, hey, build a website for me, and it will build a website for you. Let's see. This one is the question. Here is my Google co-founder, AI growth mentor, Vertex AI agent builder, publish code snippet. So you have to replace it with your agent code. So you remember this code we got, and we're gonna copy this code and paste it here. Okay, where are you? This one. I'm pasting this code, and I'm suggesting my Gemini, can you create a simple Flask app that uses agent, allowing users to chat with their co-founder. And I'm just asking to put a picture in the background. Here we go, and Gemini will give you the code and will tell you how to run your website, and in like 1 minute we'll be seeing our website and the agent on our website. Perfect. It gave us the code and also the instructions how to run this single file application. So it's saying save the code, save the entire code block and name it as app.py. So let me just do that. Let me create a file, app.py, and paste this code. Copy, paste and save. We need to install the Flask first. So in cloud we're gonna install the Flask and be ready. Our website will be visible now. Python app.py. Perfect. So this is our website. Perfect. See, so this is our agent, and I asked my Gemini to change the picture. So see, so you don't have to worry about the website. You can just put agent and ask the questions to agent. It should give you the response as we have. Okay, so we got the response along with the resources. If you click on it, it will take you to the documentation which we have, and that's how we make our agent smarter, and using Gemini we can deploy it on our website. Feel free to ask me the questions if you have any, guys, and thank you so much for listening and having me here. Thank you again.